How the devil are you? I've got to go old school today. I've lost the other half to my wireless mic. Well, luckily I found this old lav mic here, and I've got to connect it to my Tascam. So I'm going old school today. Just got to, anyway, connect this up to the video. It's a pain in the ass when it comes to the editing. I'd rather do it all in one. Anyway, just adds a bit more time to my video editing, doesn't it? Whatever. Anyway, so what have we got today? Where the hell is it? I've left it over there. Give me a sec, I'll be back now. Pow! Right in the kisser. Right, there you go. Nothing weird happened when I wasn't here, did it? No, didn't think so. Anyway, let's get rid of that. Put that up there, like this. And then, this thing's a pain in the neck to carry around. Oh, I need to find that other half of that mic. Anyway, so I'm going to do this today. This is a set of headphones, closed back. SIVGA, S-I-V-G-A, I think that's how it's pronounced. And this is the Robin SV021. So we're going to be having a look at this today. And also in the same price range is the HiFiMan Sundara Closed back headphones, which I did a video on a few months back where I compared a load of HiFiMan headphones. I'll put a link up here somewhere. You can have a look at that later. Anyway, whenever I do a headphone video, it doesn't seem to get a lot of traction. So I was confused. I was like, surely the people who are into hi-fi watching this channel use headphones. So I thought, let's do a poll. A poll, right? A poll. So I did a poll to see if anybody uses headphones and which type. So I just got the results down here. Take me looking down, let's have a look. So the results of the poll are as follows. 36% use closed back headphones. 27% use open back headphones. Now I understand why some people would use closed back and some people would use open back. The open back for me offers more detail, more spacious sound stage, more open, hence the term open back. Just give it more detail in the song. They do lack a little bass compared to closed backs, but you've always got your tone controls to stick the bass up on it. You can always, use your tone controls to give a bit more bass or put some EQ into it. But the problem with open backs is that, people can hear what you're listening to. It's not really a private listening session. So I understand why a lot more people use closed backs. If they sat in the same room with someone, they don't want to be listening to what you're listening to. Anyway, so you got IEMs, 19%, quite a small amount considering. I thought more people would use IEMs, but when you think about using IEMs, maybe you use them in the gym, go jogging, walking, whatever. It's not. I'm not saying can't be done, but I think most people would use the IEMs in that instance. It's unlikely they're going to be at home, sitting in an armchair with IEMs. I'm not saying it doesn't happen. I'm sure some of you who use IEMs do. But it's unlikely you'd more use a closed back or an open back headphone in the house, wouldn't you? And then people who never use them hardly at all is 17%, more than I thought it would be. And then some people in the comments said I use all three, all right? Closed back, open back, and IEMs. Depends what you're going to use them for, I suppose. I'm one of them people. I do use all three. Okay, depends what the situation it is. So that's 80%, pretty much. Just over 80% of people listen to headphones. So why the flip do my headphone videos not get a lot of views? It's a head scratcher. Anyway, I'm going to keep doing them. So, because I like headphones. I like using headphones. I like listening to music right through my speakers. And I probably prefer that, to be fair. But sometimes, you've got to listen to headphones. And you want to have a pair of decent ones, don't you? You want to have a pair of headphones. You don't want these cheap, crappy ones that sound terrible. So if you do have to listen to headphones, you want something decent. So anyway, that's that. That's the results of the poll. Right, let's open this box and have a look at what we've got. And then we can compare it to the Sundara closed back headphones. Right, I've taken the liberty of removing the lid. It's one of them flipping slidey lids. So the lid's already off because it takes flipping ages. You're there like for ages. So let's have a look what we've got. So there's the headphones themselves. We talk about them in a sec. Now in here we have the lead itself. Let's get it out of the packet. Right, let's have a little look at this. There's a 6mm adapter. There, boink. Get this off. God damn it. I could have made that look a lot easier through the power of editing, but nah, let's keep it real, yeah? So 3.5mm on the back, on the bottom there, into whatever the size that is. They look like 2mm, do they? 2.5mm into the headphones. Yoink and yoink. And the good thing is that there we are. They're clearly marked left and right, easy to see. I like that. Okay. Because some headphones you can't see the L and R. And it's a pretty long lead. I think it's about 1.6 meters. So that's pretty good. Pretty good. And it feels very good quality. Feels well made. Nice. Very nice. And the colour matches the headphones. And you've got a carry case then. There you go, you can pop it in there if you want. Now, the headphones themselves. Let's have a little look at these. There you go. Now, apparently, this is proper wood. It's not like MDF. This was actual wood with a lacquer over the top of it. That feels like aluminium. Very nice, very comfy. Really, really well made. The ear cushion or ear pad feels very soft and they're quite a light headphone. Obviously, we'll have a look what they like to wear for long term. And again, clearly marked L&R, nice. I think the ear cap just twists off. Let me have a look. See if I can twist it off here. Oh, there you go. So that just twists off. You can replace that if you want to. And then there you've got a 50mm driver. The frequency response on these is 20 to 20. Sensitivity is 105 dB. They are 32 ohms, so they should be pretty easy to drive. Shouldn't be too bad at all. Now, do you know what, right? These are giving me, let's just get this back on. Is it easy to get it back on as it come off? Have I put it on the right flipping way? Looks like I have. There you go. These give me sort of, I think I like them in the brown. You can get them in the black as well. But I think they look beautiful. I think they're really, really nice. Some people might not like the brown. They might not be their bag, you know. But I like that. I really do. It gives me that Daimler sort of Jaguar from the 1980s, 1990s vibe. You know what I mean? That type of look where they had the wood veneer dash and the beige or brown in leather seats. That's what it's kind of, it gives me that, you know. Really nice looking. I got to say, for me, they're a really nice looking headphone. I do like the look of them. What do you think? Let me know what you think. I think they're nice, really lovely. Anyway, more importantly, how do they flip in sound? Okay, so I've been giving these a thorough good listening to. And here are my conclusions. Right, so first of all, I could make this a lot easier for myself, couldn't I? I could not do comparisons. I could just review these, be done with it. There we are, job done, go home, have a cup of tea. No, I gotta make life flipping harder for myself, isn't it? Because it's really hard to choose between the two. I'm an idiot. So, what do I think? Right, it's a difficult one. And I tell you my reasons why it's difficult. So first of all, looks-wise, this is the Robins tend to be a little bit more of a classical look. Very nice sort of, you know, luxury look to them. Whereas the Sundaras look a bit more contemporary. So I suppose it's personal preference, my personal preference. I love the look of these, I really do. I don't mind the look of these, but these are just very, very nice to look at. Easy on the eye, you know. When it comes to weight, the Robins are slightly lighter, and also they're both comfortable to wear, but I just find the Robins a little bit more, I think that ear cup there is just so soft, really soft, like you could wear these for flipping ages. Okay. I also tested them against each other regarding to sound leakage, which one was better than the other. Have a listen to this. I've compared them both with my phone up to my ear. There's really not much to choose between them, is there? I think the Robins were slightly better, but, you know, not by much, I don't think. So not much in it there. Now, here comes the difficult part, okay? Is comparing them sound-wise. Because they're a very different animal. Grr, ah, okay? So, like, here's the thing. The Sundaras are a bit more... They're a warmer sounding. Now, there's anecdotal sort of tales of Yamaha and Marantz. People say the Marantz is a warmer amp, tend to be warmer, and Yamahas tend to be a bit more dynamic and punchy. And it's down to the, you know, the person who likes whichever, okay? Personally, I've listened to Yamaha amps and Marantz amps. Okay, albeit not many, but I didn't hear that difference between the two. Yeah, that's neither here or there, right? It's neither here or there, whatever. But using that comparison, this is what I would say. This is more like the Marantz, anecdotal Marantz, and this is more like the anecdotal Yamaha. Very dynamic, you know, it's not fatiguing at all, but quite dynamic, up in your face a little bit. Whereas this is a bit warmer, a bit more laid back. Bass-wise, I can't really choose between the two. The Sundara is probably a little bit more bassy. The mid's a bit more recessed on this one, a little bit more forward on this, and the treble a little bit brighter and more attacking on the Robins. So that's what I come to the comparison. Personally, if I had to choose between the two, they're both priced at the moment at £149 in the UK. I would probably go for the Robins. It's a tough one, really. And again, it's personal preference, whichever you like. I think, though, I also compare them to these here. What are these? These are the Diva Pros open backs, and I still think I prefer them over both of them. I really like open back headphones. Yeah, okay, I did have to give them a bit more bass. Turn the bass up on these a little bit to get the same. But you can do that with tone controls and equalization, like I said earlier. These are also very easy to drive in comparison to the Sundaras, and especially the Diva Pros. You've got to give the Sundaras and the Diva Pros a bit of juice. You've got to put that throttle down a bit. You've got to hit that accelerator a little bit, okay? Give it some juice. Whereas the Robins were very easy to drive. Easy, so they're a little bit more versatile. They can. You don't need a lot of power to drive them. Whereas the Sundaras, they sound good, and the HiFiMan Pros, but you need a decent amount of power to get them going. Okay, not a huge amount, but a little bit of juice to keep them going. Whereas the robins, piece of cake. Meh, easy. Anyway, that's come to the end of the video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks if you got this far. All right. And I'll catch you in the next one.